What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. It looks like you guys really enjoyed the video last week of me taking you guys on an airline pilot trip. So I'll make sure to start implementing those in every other week. So we'll do 1 week where it's more sit down style videos, and then the other weeks you guys will be going on trips with me. And if I'm not going on airline pilot trips, then I'll take you guys on just travel vlogs like we used to do in the old days. So if you guys are ready for that, smash the thumbs up button, make sure to subscribe if you're new here. And today, let's talk about why I'm no longer an airline captain. So for the majority of the people that follow this channel, you're into aviation, you know a lot about aviation, and you're just looking for even more knowledge. But for some, you're just intrigued by aviation and you might not have as much information as you would like. So I'm here to tell you exactly why I no longer wear 4 stripes on my epaulets. And that's because I used to work for a regional airline. Many of you know that, and now I've moved over to a major airline. So I simply just do not work for that regional anymore. And the difference between regionals and majors is exactly what they say. Regionals flies more regional flying, more shorter flights, and then majors get fed by the regionals. So a regional might go from a smaller airport like Augusta, Georgia to Charlotte, and then the majors would then take that passenger to another bigger airport. So I went from flying an Embraer 145 as a captain, and now I'm flying a 737 as a first officer. And you'll see as my aviation career progresses, I will go from wearing 3 stripes to 4 stripes to maybe even 3 stripes back again. And that happens within my own major airline now. So I'm a first officer on the 737, and I could go maybe once my seniority comes up to a captain on the 737. Or I could go from a first officer once my seniority allows, maybe a first officer on a 777. And then I could come back down from the 777 from being a first officer with 3 stripes on my epaulets down to 4 stripes back on a 737 being a captain. Now, what does it mean for me to be able to hold certain positions on certain aircrafts? Well, you guys have heard me talk about seniority since day 1 of this channel. And in the airline industry, seniority is everything. Seniority decides what aircraft you're gonna fly, what position you're gonna hold on that aircraft, what days off you're gonna get, what bases you're gonna get, what vacation slots you're gonna get, what routes you're gonna get. I mean, seniority is everything. And that's why I've always said, when you're building your flight time, bust your butt, build your flight time as quick as possible, because if your end goal is the airline industry, you wanna get there as quick as possible, because the longer you're there, the better your life gets. The better your quality of life gets, the better your pay, so on and so forth. So for me, holding certain positions is exactly that. It's all dependent on seniority. How does your seniority change throughout your career? Well, it all depends. If the airline is growing, more people are getting hired behind you, meaning you're going up on the seniority list. And as you guys know, the mandatory retirement age at airlines is 65. That's what the FAA has implemented. So the day you turn 65, it's mandatory that you retire. Well, many of the airlines here in the United States have many pilots approaching the age of 65. So that's why you're seeing this massive hiring boom. Not only are airlines still continuing to grow, but you have all these pilots approaching the mandatory age of 65. So what exactly does it mean to have all these mandatory retirements approaching the age of 65? What does it mean for people like me or people like you who are just getting in the airline industry? It means that your seniority is gonna skyrocket. Think of it like this. You have a list, and the top 10 to 15% of the airline is gonna be retiring every 1 to 2 years for the next 5 to 6 years. Well, you have to replace those people at the bottom, right? Unless the airline is shrinking. But the airlines are continuing to grow. So not only do you have to replace those people at the top, moving you up, you have to put these people at the bottom, get new hires, and then you have to make room for the growth. So it's gonna continue to push you up the seniority list. That's why you're gonna see the fastest upgrades you've ever seen in the airline industry ever. I think that we're gonna see 2 to 3 year upgrades on the 737, which is unheard of. I could be wrong, but that's just my opinion. Based on the numbers, which you can all look up on Airline Pilot Central, you can go in there, look up mandatory retirement ages within certain airlines. Yes, they're not maybe exactly right, but it gives you a good ballpark number. So I hope that gives you guys a better understanding of why I no longer wear 4 stripes and I'm no longer a captain at the airlines. I'm probably gonna use a big clickbaity title like, I got demoted or something like that. But that's the only way that the YouTube algorithm works, is if it's a catchy thumbnail and a catchy title, then people are gonna click on it. So hopefully you guys don't get too mad. That's just the way it works. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to smash the thumbs up. Leave a comment down below of what topic you want me to cover for the next sit down aviation topic. And if you guys want a deeper dive into seniority of exactly how it affects your life at the airline industry, make sure to leave a comment down below. And as always, if you guys have any constructive criticism or something maybe I missed out on this video, make sure to leave a comment down below. I love hearing from fellow aviators here in the airline industry. So make sure you guys are subscribed, smash that thumbs up button, and until next time, peace.